Well, hello, Sagittarius. Hello, how are you guys? Thank you so much for coming back to my channel. If you guys are new, hello, I am Yasmin. If you have not already, please like and subscribe. All right, so Sagittarius, this is going to be for your next 48 hours. And as we already know, uh, 48 hours, time is fluid. So, of course, you guys are going to be feeling some of these things, okay? And also, we're going to see some beautiful things like we always see in your reading that's going to be projected into the future. And so that's what's so amazing about these reads. Some things are going to actually happen within the next 48 hours. And, sometimes it is about going out with friends and family, that type of stuff. So we're going to see. But I am going to use the Key Oracle deck here. I'm going to use this one first. And then I'm also going to use the Situation Oracle deck, and then we'll get into the tarot. But let me go ahead and say hello to some people. Hi, Lakeisha. Hi, Melanie. How are you guys? Thank you so much for joining me. Are you guys ready? Let's go ahead. Let's get into your reading. So we're going to get one card for Sagittarius. All right. Oh, my goodness. I forgot who this came out for, but this is amazing. I love it. Here we have stuck energy. And we already know we're going to get out of that stuck energy, right? We already know, Sagittarius. Now, this could be with anything. This doesn't even have to be dealing with love. I think I may have said this to you guys before. Some of you guys are just feeling stuck in life, like you want to do something, but you don't have the means to do it. Maybe, maybe it's like a car, money. And some of you guys can be stuck on someone, okay? But we're going to get out of this. That's what this is about. So let's go ahead and read it. It says, your body is requiring energy work to get back in alignment. And this talks about holding on to pain or having resistance to new energy flow. So some of you guys may be resisting or your own change. Like maybe the universe is trying to show you to change in some way, shape, or form. And some of you guys are like, nope, not doing it. Or you don't even know. Maybe it's just your enthusiasm or the way you see things. You're just not. But we're going to get out of this. That's the point. We're going to get out of that energy. But let's go ahead. Let's get to the best card of the best card that came out here, which was the good news. Positivity. Yes. Some of you guys are going to be going on dates this weekend. I see that. Here it says your prayers have been heard. Now, let's just say this doesn't happen over the next 2 days. So then, therefore, no one has to come for me. This is the reason why I said that this stuff projects into the future. This is still your card. Listen to what it says. It says good news is on the way. So this talks about messages, that type of thing. It says the universe wants you to have expectancy or be in expectation of positive outcomes in your life. It says you have the power to manifest what you desire of your highest good by co-creating with the source. But look at the last sentence. It says now it's time to celebrate. So you guys are definitely going to have something to celebrate here. Good news. Some of you guys are really going to be going to parties and stuff like that this weekend too. But good news overall, and I love it because it talks about outcomes in your life, not just for the next 48 hours. So let's go ahead. Let's get into your situation deck for Sagittarius. Let's see what's going on with you guys. Hello, Lauren, Mimi, Chanel, Cha. Hello, guys. How are you? All right. Let's get to it. Let's get to it. Hi, Emmanuel. Hello. All right. Ooh, what is this? What is this, Sag? Someone's being naughty. Okay, so those cards wanted to come out, so I'm just going to leave it like that. All right, so here at the bottom of the deck, we have anxiety. This is what I was saying before, some things that you guys may be feeling stuck in. Of course, like I was saying before, some of you guys are just having some anxiety that needs to be unpacked, let go of, okay? That's what we're going to get rid of. Now, the first card that turned over was Nightlife. Okay, we saw this is the second card with wine glasses. So I do feel like you guys are going to go out. Some of you guys are dealing with some party animals though. So if you guys have been dating people who like to go out, they like to drink, that type of thing. Some of you guys are going to take risks this weekend. Maybe you are going to take a risk to get on a ride somewhere, or someone asks you out on a date and you're like, you know what? I usually say no, but what the hey, let's do it. That type of thing, right? That could be one of those situations. That's what I'm saying, okay? Here it says trash throwing out. Now, what is this? Like I said before, this does have something to do with things that are no longer serving a purpose in your life. You're just going to throw it away. You don't want nothing to do with it. And that could be whatever, Sagittarius. We're not going to put anything on it. You know what that means for you. Okay. Somebody said they're going out tomorrow. Okay. It looks like it's going to be nice. All right. We also have ascension, spiritual awakening. And this is what we've been seeing so much for you here, Sagittarius. You guys have just been feeling spiritual. And this is talking about intuition too. So you guys are feeling very connected to the universe. You guys had an extra on here. Look at this. Twin flame. Remember, this was coming out for you guys a lot back in maybe a month or so ago. It's coming out again. So some of you guys really are going to be running into someone who's going to be an energetic match for you. Okay. And some of you guys were watching those YouTube videos back then and you're like, nothing has happened yet. It's still here. So your opportunity is coming around. And then look at this, divine feminine. So I really do feel like you're going to meet your energetic match. That's what I really do feel. Okay. Let's see what the tarot says. Let's get to it. So some of you guys are going to be going out having fun. We got to relieve this anxiety though, right? That's something that we're trying to get out of. But your next 48 hours, it doesn't look bad at all. Feeling a little stuck, maybe stuck in your head, overthinking, that type of thing. But yeah, I still see some good things for you here in the future. So let's go ahead. We're going to get this for Sagittarius. This is going to be for Sagittarius. Okay. There we go. All these are trying to come out for you. I'm taking it. All right. So here we have 6 of Wands. This talks about attention. You guys are going to get a lot of attention this weekend. And this is what I'm saying. It's really warm outside. So I really do feel like you guys are going to go out looking good. Okay. Anytime I think about Sagittarius, I always think looking good. I don't know why. Like I always feel like you guys are always dressed really nice. And I think that may come because of my sister. My sister's a Sag. And when I tell you, she knows how to dress her butt off. Like she knows what to do. Okay. So lots of attention is what I'm seeing for you guys this weekend. And also, if this was talking about for the future, it talks about success. So it's really good to see. Okay. So here we have 4 of Swords. Okay. Get out of this energy, guys. Some of you guys rather stay at home and not do anything. I know that you guys are trying to heal from toxic energies, but I don't allow that pain to absorb your life. 4 of Cups. Look at this. Didn't I just say that? What's the odds of me picking those 2 up at the same time? And they're all turned over. 4 of Cups talks about feeling of rejected, boredom. And this is why I said, about you guys getting out. Be safe, but go out and have some fun. 9 of Swords. What's going on, Sag? Ooh, 10 of Cups came out. Really good. Judgment. Okay. And we have the 9 of Cups. I might as well just go ahead and grab the other cards. Let's see. Let's get the last 2 for Sagittarius. Okay. So 2 wanted to come out. Let's see. So I have the Chariot and the 5 of Wands. So yeah, it's a lot of conflict here, guys. But I do have the King of Pentacles. Now, let me tell you. Now, this does have something to do with someone who's and these are your options. Okay, 7 of Cups. Options and opportunities. So let's just get to it. Now, I was trying to go through it real fast because I didn't want to stick on anything negative, but I don't do that. That first row is pretty heavy. Now, the end of the row with the 10 of Cups is really good because that talks about your emotional fulfillment. It talks about things that's going to make you feel very happy. This is what you're moving towards here with the Chariot. But man, Sag, talk to me, guys. Let me read some of these comments. What is this? What's going on? Somebody said, I've been rough. You be also a point. Oh, okay. He said, I'm reading my horoscope. They're talking about a bad decision I made. Okay. So some of y'all, was it the nightlife? Was that what it is? Ice baby? Maybe it was a nightlife that you had. Maybe it was one of those things. So we need to get out of this. Okay. Four of Swords does talk about the need to heal, but it talks about a pause. Maybe some of you guys are feeling bored. You had two fours back to back. And it does have something to do with self-esteem too. Nine of Swords. Remember, we saw this. Come on now. Come on, guys. You know, the spirit is talking to you guys in two different decks. Look at what it says. Remember, this is what came out in the Oracle. This is a completely different deck, and that is anxiety also. What are you guys having a lot of anxiety over? So, you know, I'm not going to pinpoint what I think it is. Let's just talk about what we feel like we can do. You know, this is why I say it's very important for us to think positive. Remember, we were talking about throwing things away. That also talks about thoughts that you guys could be having about yourself and other people, and focusing on more of the positive things, okay? To try to get yourself out of this anxiety. Some of you guys are like surrounded by it. I want to tell you, there's things that you can't right now feel like you can't do. So if you are surrounded by it, try to get some headphones and write. You know, like even if you're in a corner of a room, get some headphones and write, okay? But there is going to be something good here with the 10 of Cups. I love the fact to see this. I see a lot of attention that you guys are going to be getting here with the Judgment card. It does talk about, and we're going to clarify it. It does talk about the final decisions that are going to be made. I do see here, though, that Knight and that King of Pentacles, to me, it's slow. It's slow. Okay, nothing has been happening, but it will. And I feel like that is the thing that has been making you guys feel out of sorts. Like you've been wanting love, you've been all in your feelings, and nothing has been happening. You've been dating, you've been meeting all these frogs, and you're like, when is my prince going to come? Okay. And so this is the reason why this is so important. Like it's here, but it is slow. And Spirit is showing that it's slow. Some of you guys here, even with that Five of Wands, it definitely talks about conflict and obstacles being in the way. Okay. So, but we're gonna overcome it. But let's go ahead. Let's clarify that Four of Swords. I'm pretty sure I'm going to probably clarify your whole row. I haven't been doing this for anybody else, but you guys are going through it. So let's go ahead. Let's get the Four of Swords for Sagittarius. Sag. All right. So this came out. Let's see. Three of Wands. You guys have been waiting on something. You see that door and the key? This is the Lenormand attached to the Oracle, attached to the Tarot. So this is what makes this deck even more beautiful, because that Four of Swords talks about waiting. It talks about, and this is the Three of Wands, which talks about waiting. But look at what's on this page. I mean, it's a card, the key, a door, an opportunity. That's right. And this is what you guys are going to have. You're going to have an opportunity here. There's going to be some type of solution to your problem that's going to come about. Okay, here's another four. A lot of fours here. Fours also talks about stability, but it depends on the perspective and the situation. Four of Pentacles could be things that you guys are holding on to that you may have to let go of. Let's grab that Four of Cups. Okay. Three of Pentacles. So I do feel like something dealing with your job. Some of you guys are not liking your job. This can be family, boss, whatever. That's not helping either. It's like your love life is kind of like not where it wants to be, and then dealing with your work, it's not satisfying you. Yeah, it talks about the need of some type of spark inspiration. It talks about the need for that. Some of you guys are wanting to work something out, though. Maybe you guys may have had a disagreement with your parent too, one of your parents or your siblings, someone older than you. This talks about you guys eventually going to communicate or conversate. Yeah. Let's get that. You guys, this is heavy. Ooh, this is heavy. Some of you guys are waiting on a message. Let's get the Nine of Swords. Nine of Swords. Oh, yeah. Victory energy. Victory energy. Really good. Nine of Swords talk about communication, clarity. You guys are needing clarity in something. I'm not sure if you need to talk to somebody or if you're just like, something needs to be shown to you, something here, because he is falling up under this Five of Wands, which is talking about conflict. And I don't know if you guys are feeling defeated, but you won't be defeated. The Ace of Swords is victory energy. So I really do feel like there needs to be, be more positive, because you're going to have a good outcome here. You got the solution here. You got support. That's another thing, dealing with the bear, but that's why I was saying sometimes your mother or your family, whoever it is, could be getting on your nerves. But there is some victory energy in this reading. Oh, I just said message here with the Six of Wands. There's going to be some type of communication that you guys are going to be receiving. Let's go ahead and get the Ten of Cups. See, Five of Wands. So someone is conflicted. Let me tell y'all. So this is what's really going on, because the Ten of Cups talks about love. Y'all emotions are all over the place. It's almost like you're beating yourself up. This is like a conflict between your heart and your mind. You want to move on and you really can't. And this is where that stuck energy is coming from. And this is also conflict about what you want. Sag, I'm reading you. I see what's going on here. And this is why I'm trying to convince you guys, to let you guys know that it'll be okay. Wait a minute. I just looked at something. What I just looked at? I'm not going to lie. I feel like I got somebody pregnant. What? Ice baby? What you talking about? What? What you mean you feel like you got somebody pregnant? So this is you? You out here taking risks? Y'all can't be living life like that now. What? I didn't expect that. I just looked over. So we're going to have to be more responsible. You know what? You could be a father. You want to know why? Because the King of Pentacles talks about father energy. So, you may find out within a couple of weeks that you're going to be a papa. And you won't be able to go nowhere. We see this Chariot here. Oh, no, you're not going nowhere. Okay, I'm just telling you. Let's get that Judgment. Oh, man. Woo! You ain't going nowhere. You ain't going to be no Rolling Stone. All right, so here with the Devil, yeah, see, Ice Baby has been being bad. Exactly. That's the problem. That's why you're having all this anxiety. Now, all y'all are not facing pregnancy, okay? But a lot of you guys are really facing, overthinking, fears, that type of thing. A lot of you guys, and I guess fear, that could be the fear part too, right? So fear part could be, whether you done got somebody pregnant or if you're going to be with someone that you are in love with, or if you're going to find that person. That's a lot of anxiety that you guys are having. Nine of Swords, again with anxiety. Now, this is the next 48 hours. We're not even going to go into the future. We can't go into the future. Why? Because it already said that you guys were stuck on something. So that ain't going to happen. So this has to be resolved first. Okay. Let's go ahead and get the Knight of Coins, the Knight of Pentacles. Jeez Louise. Getting people pregnant out here taking a risk. You can't be about the nightlife. All right. So here we have Eight of Wands, communication. Okay. So there we go. There we go. So remember before we were talking about communication throughout this whole thing. It's being clarified through this. So there is going to be communication. Interesting enough, someone was talking about pregnancy. Bear talks about parenthood, talks about mother and father. That's why I said, mother. Ooh, oh, could be. Nice. Very interesting that you said that. Very interesting. But this is communication. The Knight of Pentacles does talk about someone who's very hesitant about commitment. Okay. But there will be some type of communication regarding that. I think that's where you guys are headed. And this is why I said also, if you guys are having some kind of some type of communication with your parents, if you guys are not on good terms, someone is going to be at a crossroad with a decision that they need to make, though. And I think it's you guys, your person is at a crossroad about a decision. Okay. Don't run away now, Ice Baby. What you talking about? Bye. I can't. Yeah, you can. That's what you did. Five of Wands. You won't put yourself in that situation. Out here living reckless. 5 of Wands. All right. So we have the 5 of Wands. We have the Ace of Wands. And we also have the Justice card. So there is going to be some type of new beginning here. We got the Queen of Pentacles. Some of you guys are dealing with an earth sign. Now, this also talks about competition at work, so just be careful about that too. Okay, but this is really good. Something that has happened here that has been an obstacle, that has been a problem for you guys, is going to turn out in your favor. You got 2 aces here, Ace of Swords, which I said before is victory energy, and Ace of Wands. Really, really good. Brand new beginnings for you. So this is really, really a really good reading. Overcoming obstacles is what this is saying. Okay. Overcoming obstacles. And it's communication, like I said, and this is something that you guys have been waiting for. So let's get the Chariot. Chariot. Okay, we got the Queen of Swords. Okay, I think this. All right, and the Tower. So whatever you guys have been holding on to, now this is going to be twofold. Some of you guys, there's a person that you guys are dealing with, they're dealing with other people, they're going to let that go. They're going to let it go, and they're going to try to come towards you. And for others, you know, this is the reason why with that door and that key where we were talking about solutions, something's going to be resolved. This is it. This is what we're seeing. 4 of Pentacles, we would talk about holding on to something, right? This is the complete opposite. The Chariot talks about moving forward, and the Tower talks about releasing. Okay. Here we have the Queen of Swords cutting something away. Okay. And here with the High Priestess, this is moving into the unknown. A lot of you guys are going to be meeting. It's so much unknown here, but you run into this, which is something very stable and someone who's very loyal and grounded. That's why that is here. And this is how I know your past is not going to be a huge factor, only because this is the last card that was at the bottom of the deck, which talked about options for you. Okay. So, you know, get out of this stuck energy. This is a really beautiful reading. It really does talk about you guys having a good future. Remember, good news was here. So good news is coming. Some of you guys are going to be fathers. Okay. That's the good news that's coming towards you guys. Okay. But either way, this is your reading, Sagittarius. Thank you guys so much for coming back to my channel. This is the next 48 hours. A lot of things to look forward to. And Spirit knows that you guys are going through it, but a lot of good things that are going to happen to you in the future. So I love you guys so much. Thank you again. Again, if you guys are new, please like and subscribe. And please follow me on my IG, Yasmin_Star Tarot. Sagittarius, I love you guys. I'll see you guys back here later. Bye.